For 30 years, Christian, the founder of Cali Koi, has woken up every single day fighting a continuous battle for perfect water quality. To run a commercial dealership, he has to keep 300 to 500 large koi in relatively small display ponds so customers can actually see them. That represents an intense, heavy biological load on the water. All of that fish waste creates the ideal breeding ground for thick, choking string algae and dense green water blooms that completely hide the stock. But the most dangerous threats are invisible. In high-stress, densely packed water, pathogenic bacteria like Aeromonas and Pseudomonas can quickly sweep through and wipe out highly valuable fish. The standard industry defense against this is pure brute force. Breeders constantly dump heavy, multi-ounce doses of expensive medications and harsh chemical eradicators directly into the ponds. This forces operators into agonizingly long maintenance routines, spending hours manually scraping and unclogging biofilters that are constantly choked with dead algae and chemical residue. Managing a commercial pond often becomes an exhausting war of attrition. You are trading endless hours of human labor and expensive chemicals just to maintain baseline fish survival. When Christian first heard about a biological intervention called Nualgi Ponds, he doubted it would work. As a seasoned veteran, he was used to solving water issues by volume. Nualgi requires a dose of exactly 1 milliliter for every 1,000 gallons of water. That is a microscopic droplet compared to the heavy multi-ounce cups of treatments he normally relied on. This microscopic dose works because it completely abandons the brute force approach. Instead of chemically burning away algae, it introduces specific biological agents to outcompete it. Once in the water, Nualgi acts as a biological catalyst, jump-starting a dormant, dynamic food chain right inside the pond. The strategy shifts away from actively killing off problems. You are now passively cultivating a self-sustaining ecosystem that does the hard work for you. Immediately after dosing, Nualgi activates naturally occurring enzymes and aerobic bacteria throughout the entire water column. Here is the foundation of the new food chain. At the bottom tier, microscopic vectors multiply. They rapidly consume excess nutrients that normally fuel dense green algae. With abundant food, larger crustaceans, like Daphnia, naturally bloom to feed on them. The energy cycle completes. The string algae and green blooms are completely starved of their food source and outcompeted by a healthy, active biology. A microscopic biological food chain runs 24 hours a day, purifying the water far more effectively than constant human intervention ever could. The immediate physical result of this biological cascade is absolute visibility. The thick green blooms clear out, revealing perfectly transparent water and healthy fish. For Christian, this biological efficiency translates directly into raw time saved. Because the ecosystem is breaking down the waste on its own, his mechanical biofilters are supercharged. Backwashing those filters used to be a punishing 15-minute chore. Now it takes a minute and a half, instantly cutting his total maintenance schedule by 60%. The rich, balanced nutrient load also drives massive agricultural yields. Christian saw a 4-fold increase in the size, greenness, and robustness of his water plant production. Crucially, that active enzyme environment naturally suppressed the threat of bacterial diseases. The constant anxiety over pathogenic outbreaks vanished, along with the need to buy expensive chemical medications. For a commercial dealer holding thousands of dollars in livestock, this removes the daily operational stress and massively reduces the risk of losing healthy fish. If a single milliliter of biological intervention can purify a densely packed, highly stressed commercial operation, it provides absolute certainty and effortless clarity for a beginner's backyard pond.